All right, guys, look at this. So we now have both cylinders off. I took the mounts off for the engine mounts, and I pried this up, and it's now just sitting on this bolt forward, so then I could get back here and get these off the back of the cylinder. I tried to get this off for about 3 hours. I couldn't. I have the tool, goes in here. I blew out 3 impact bits on the socket, trying to get it out, and tried to use a breaker bar, and I couldn't because this starts separating these two parts when you use the breaker bar. And it's not bad if this came out, but when this separates, it can't get past this plastic. So just absolute nightmare for the whole thing. You know, if I see one of these again with a blown, you know, I probably won't touch it. A Polaris, I don't know, it's probably this. You know, I'll take a look at the engine and see what it looks like beforehand. But, life lessons. And you learn. I mean, everything can't be perfect, and sometimes it's tough. You know, everything's not going to get fixed in an hour and a half. You know, so good news is we got the piston off. Couldn't find any chunks down in the crank. You can see down there pretty clearly, and I don't see anything down there. So I think most of the damage was the chunk missing off the side of this, but I think it actually maybe got caught in the you know, the port, one of the ports in here, and then flipped up and is actually melted onto the top of the piston. So as you can see, this is pretty rough. Look at that. It's melted right in there. So, and I had to get this wrist pin out, was a nightmare. It's seized in there pretty good. And so we have both cylinders out, right cylinder and the left cylinder. Now I did check, sorry guys. Okay, so I did check the rings, the ring gaps on the piston. That is perfectly fine. So this piston is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. The ring gap is definitely within the tolerances. I got the whole video. I'll pull a post probably tomorrow. I got to just edit it. And gonna wait for the piston to come in. And this is smooth in here. So I don't think there's a problem with that. We'll just wait for the new piston, put it in, start putting it back together. I am going to make a short video on testing the fuel injector. So this is the culprit, I think, anyways. And I don't know. We're going to test it and clean it. And just to see what the problem, if it works. And if they both work, we're going to clean it anyways. And so that's the game plan. All right, next steps will be cleaning and put the new piston in. Again, these are Nicosil, so you can't hone them. You just use a Scotch-Brite. And I have Scotch-Brite somewhere from the last time. I did a KX250. So you use this and you just scuff it up. Puts a tiny bit of cross-hatching, but not really cross-hatching. And just something enough to catch the oil. If you hone these, you will ruin it. And it looks like the Nicosil is still really good. There's no, you know, rubbed off spots. And we're finally making headway. And so because I had to take this off, and I couldn't, there's 2 bolts for the mount, for the engine mount bracket down there, and you can't get to them. So I did cut a hole in here to be able to get this bolt. The bottom one's still in there. I was still able to rock it rock the whole engine back that way, enough to be able to get back in here and work back in here. I don't need to take it all the way out. At least I don't hope I don't. We'll see when we start putting the cylinders back in and start strapping everything back. But that's it for now. I'll put out the whole video tomorrow, and you guys have a great day. Like and subscribe. Peace.